Good afternoon, NADA. Day one, people's feet still feel relatively good. Everything's grooving here. We got a lot of dealers walking by. And here at Dominion DMS, we love to showcase our vendor partners. And with us right now, we have Josh Bagley. He's the co-founder and COO of Matador AI. And I'm sure at some point you're going to tell us why Matador, right?
Yeah, just fighting the bull.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That does. Like BS kind of bull,
Yep,
right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. So Josh, you've got this slide up here. There's some images of some interactions with, I guess, clients, right?
Yep.
And some notifications coming. Give us a little bit of an idea of what Matador AI does for a dealer.
Yeah, so overall, Matador AI is a conversational automation and conversational AI platform. So essentially we work with dealerships, many CRMs as well. When a lead comes in, obviously engaging that lead, and we can have conversational AI all the way to book an appointment. But when it comes into our integration with you guys in the DMS, we work mainly on the service side of things.
Okay.
So we build basically a customer journey through the whole customer life cycle with different automations and text messages that will go out to the customer in those meaningful moments that mean a lot to a customer. It can be happy birthday, in equity, or even maybe haven't been in service for 120 days. Maybe they've started servicing somewhere else, or maybe even a customer that has purchased from you and never serviced with your service department. So it's really limitless on the amount of automations. It's really it's not just a turnkey. We build out all those specific for the dealership, including the language for all of those. And it's like I said, it's limitless to your imagination of those different automations that go out at the right time. And obviously, a lot of stores use the platform as well to keep customers in the know of what the status is of their vehicle in service.
While it's in service,
While it's in service. So, it's initially right when a repair order is written, we'll send a text message out from the advisor automatically saying that, hey, your car's in good hands. You can reach out to me here for vehicle updates if you'd like, as well as sending videos or walk-around videos of their car. If there were a maintenance issue that they found, maybe it needed brakes or tires. You can do a walk-around video and show the customer, send that video. It'll show that the customer opened and watched the video as well. And leaves it. We have a mobile app on iOS and Android, so the advisor doesn't have to be tied and tethered to their desktop or their computer. That they can communicate with that customer, on the go.
Okay, excellent. And so when you approach a new dealer who hasn't used your solution before, it sounds like it would be pretty consultative, right, as to what types of places they want to engage Matador AI in their process, and then also probably some recommendations from you and your team on the best.
We have an automation library, is what we call it, that has over 200 kind of best practices that we see most common that dealerships see success in. But then we always like to remind you that we're nimble on making those changes and additional thoughts and different automations. I always like to call it like those middle of the night light bulb moments that you see your team, even in a BDC aspect, that you're doing the same task over and over. You're like, wait a second, why am I sending the same message to all these customers? Like review invites after a report order is closed. We have that capability as well to send out an NPS score invite. So you can obviously
that's the
NPS
recommend
score.
question, right?
So if you're like, how likely would you recommend on a scale from 1 to 10 this dealership to friends or family? And our system takes basically we'll provide a comment box there as well if it is a bad experience. So help have some reputation management kind of built in there as well. But we can send that right after the repair order is closed, or even a couple days after. Just because a lot of dealerships may have someone doing that manually in the BDC, and it doesn't make sense like that to do that manually. But we like to think of it as that same person. We're not going to take their job with AI and automations, but let them be able to talk to customers and use their skill set in talking to customers where it matters, right? So when that customer does reply or does give a bad score, then jump in and talk to the customer, and it leaves that person a lot more time to be able to have meaningful conversations. So our slogans, we like to say, like, meaningful conversations start with Matador. So we have automation or integrations with obviously you guys as a DMS, CRMs, as well as like Facebook Messenger, Instagram, and things like that as well. So all your conversations kind of live in one uniform view.
Excellent. Now, what about OEM specific programs? I mean, some dealers have to follow a specific follow-up process based on the franchise they have.
So we don't. We're currently working on some getting some OEM partnerships.
Okay.
But we can kind of watch that. Like I know, like a lot of dealerships, obviously OEMs watch over your CSI. We can make sure that you're compliant there and make sure that all the messaging you're sending out is all compliant with your
with the brand
with the brand.
Excellent. Awesome. Well, it sounds like a great solution. What types of results are your dealers seeing?
So one example I use, just simply sending like a birthday message. We have a dealership in Kendall, Florida, in South Florida, Miami, that send out, just simply sending out a happy birthday, not even a salesy message trying to get that back in. Just, hey, we're thinking of you on your birthday. Hope you're still enjoying your car. They sent out 1,200 of those over the I think it was about 6 months.
Okay.
And that turned into about 87 different opportunities within our CRM and meaningful conversations that turned into a conversation that they're actually interested.
Yeah.
So it's really powerful just to not, and the message that we like to send and recommend on dealers is not be salesy. Like, we don't want people to opt out of text messaging, they can't reach them again. It's just that having conversations, keeping your dealership brand and name in front of them.
Yeah.
Because anybody listening, I'm sure you've done those calls, to maybe 2-3 years after somebody bought a car and say, hey, are you interested? You still liking your car? And they said, oh, I just bought 2 days ago.
Right.
And it's like, great. Like, if I had this automated, because we're all human, we get behind on our task. We get more priorities. Salespeople and BDCs and anybody in even service departments are always going to be focused on the people in front of them instead of making those calls. Like, we're never going to make it 100% of the time. But with this platform, you're able to do that 100% of the time, all the time. And again, that message will be customized to fit your dealership's brand and verbiage that you use every day. So.
Awesome. I love your logo. I love the little word bubble text message thing there. That's awesome. I think you have a special right now, right?
Yeah, we do. We for the NADA show, we're starting off at $14.99 a month.
Okay.
So a show special. We do have a booth, and scan this QR code. It will bring you to book a demo with us after the show. If you're, I know that a lot of people are walking around and have your kind of schedule already made, but we'd love to get on a demo and show you what we can do further after the show.
And where is the booth?
We are actually in the
North Hall.
North Hall.
Okay.
But we're over there, and we'd love to see you stop by and can do a demo there as well.
Yeah, and the buses stop there, right? I know it's a long walk, but the buses do stop at the North Hall, so you can always jump on a bus and get over there easily.
If you're hurting you this afternoon or tomorrow, you can jump on a bus and come see us. We'd love to do a demo there if you'd like, or again, after the show, we can dive in deeper.
Awesome. Anything else we need to know about Matador?
Other than we're fully TCPA compliant.
Okay.
So I know NADA recently sent out some compliance, referendums and messages. So we're fully TCPA compliant. When it comes, obviously, in service, it's transactional, so it's a little bit different. But on the sales side, your leads and things like that as they come in, we actually opt in per lead source. So we're actually can, depending on the lead source, can change the rules there.
Okay.
So we're fully TCPA compliant, and we'll keep you guys compliant.
It's important.
Trouble, so.
It's important. Dealers don't like to think about it, but it is important. So, well, thanks for stopping by today.
Right,
I appreciated learning more, and I'm sure our dealers did it as well.
All right, thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.